There's no one in here. No one would notice it.
Angela, that's mine. Throw away a trash.
Don't point your finger at me. It's our SK chairman and we all should respect them.
Government should do something about them.
Nothing will change, isn't it? Humans will always be humans. Corrupt will always be corrupt. What an irresponsible leader.
The core problem of waste buildup is a social behavioral barrier, the bystander effect. People often fail to segregate trash, fail to call out those who destroy our environment, or turn a blind eye to the issues affecting our environment, particularly in waste disposal.
Humans often expect that others will act responsibly, normalizing public irresponsibility as the norm and fearing social judgment for intervening. We, as individuals, are accountable for our environment. If we don't act now, speak now, and stand up, who will?
What causes the improper waste disposal? It's not solely on the people themselves, but also our government.
The scarcity of sanitary landfills, public awareness gaps, and weak laws and regulations are also among the main reasons why we experience the problems we do nowadays. The government is one that has the authority to implement laws and regulations for the people, but what if they are tolerating the wrongdoings for their own benefit? Big corporations are leading cause of improper waste disposal in the Philippines, and the government caters to big corporations over the state of the nation.
A band-aid solution is not a solution. These solutions do not address the underlying cause of waste buildup and its effects, such as flood risk, climate change, and global warming.
Make a person, corporation, or anyone who risks our environment accountable, especially the public figures. To solve the problem arising from improper waste disposal, there are some initiatives aimed at addressing it. For the first line of defense, waste reduction, avoiding use single-use plastic to minimize its production in landfills. Make a wise decision. When purchasing goods, minimize wasting foods.
The next one is reusing items to extend their life cycle and reduce demands for new resources. This involves repairing instead of replacing things.
The last one is recycling, transforming waste into new and functional items. Segregation can greatly affect the methods of recycling. Sorting waste can help people to recycle the said items. It doesn't only help the environment, but also the economy because it's cyclical economy.
Change will start in you. Act now, speak now.
Climate change is already happening,
But we can help to minimize its effect by being responsible human beings.
Storms are strong. The heat is unbearable. Floods are rising. This is climate change, the crisis we can no longer ignore.
Climate change happens because of deforestation, pollution, and human greed. And here in the Philippines, we face its worst effect every year.
It's not just about melting ice caps. Look around. Climate change is already here in our daily lives.
Heat waves, stronger storms, unpredictable weather. All these are the signs that our planet is out of balance.
Do you know, son? When your papa and I was young, we can swim in here and play in here. It was blue and full of life. But now, every rainfall makes us afraid. You remember that?
Yes, I remember that. I remember that you drowned that time then.
Oh, stop that, stop. That's embarrassing. I remembered back then that you're so cringy, but I still like that part of you. Yeah.
Millions of Filipinos face floods, droughts, and disasters every year. For them, climate change isn't a theory. It's a survival. Factories that emit smoke, vehicles that never stop, and trees cut for profit. These fuel the climate crisis.
But sometimes the worst pollution isn't in the air. It's in the system. It's corruption.
Breaking news! Funds for flood control and deforestation often disappear, yet the people still suffer.
When corruption wins, nature loses. Every peso stolen could have protected a forest, a family, or a life.
Change starts with us. Plant trees, save energy, and use less plastic.
Every small action matters. Together, we can heal the earth.
The Philippines signed Paris Agreement to fight climate change. But it's not enough to sign. We must act.
Loss means nothing without honesty and enforcement. The fight against corruption is also the fight for our climate.
The future depends on what we do today. Protect the planet, stand for truth, and fight for clean air, water, and land.
Together, we can make a difference, one step at a time.
Every day we breathe 22,000 times. But what if the air we breathe is slowly poisoning us? Can we still breathe the same as before? This is the reality of air pollution, one of the most pressing environmental problems today.
Hi, I just want to feel the cold air and the taste of the nature's wind. But it's suffocating. The air smells different. It's mechanical. And the wind, it tastes like smoke.
Every day, countless vehicles pass through our roads, leaving behind the clouds of smoke that lingers in the air. What seems ordinary and normal is actually a slow but constant threat to our lungs and our environment. With every passing jeepney, cars, and any vehicles, the pollution around us grows, often unnoticed, but always harmful. Air pollution is the contamination of the air by harmful substances, such as smoke, gases, dust, and chemicals that alter its natural composition. It occurs when pollutants from vehicles, industries, and human activities accumulate in the atmosphere, posing risk to human health and the environment. From the colorful fireworks that seem normal to the burning of trash that seems essential, it's pollution.
Air pollutants came from many sources, such as vehicles, factories, burning waste, and even household activities. Experts classify them into two types: primary pollutants and secondary pollutants. Primary pollutants directly released into the air like sulfur dioxide and carbon monoxide. On the other hand, secondary pollutants were formed through chemical reactions, the atmosphere such as ozone and smog.
Air pollution also affects our environment, our health. It causes chronic diseases like bronchitis, emphysema, and even heart problems. It also harms animals, damages the crops, and leads to acid rain that corrodes buildings and pollutes water. Globally, it contributes to over 3 million deaths every year.
With these pressing matters and various issues regarding air pollution, laws also shows their importance.
Republic Act 8749 or the Philippine Clean Air Act of 1999 is a law designed to protect and improve our country's air quality by controlling all sources of air pollution. But the law is not invincible.
For the people of this country, the earth, we need to take responsibility and do what we can to ensure that we can breathe the clean air we want.
We can all take part in clearing the air by simple action like cycling or walking instead of driving, properly maintaining our vehicle,
Planting trees, reducing open burning, and educating people about the importance of our planet.
Every small action counts. Together, to smell the air of before.
The air belongs to everyone. We breathe the same air, so we need to act. Clean air is a human right. Every effort we make today to reduce pollution is a breath of hope for tomorrow.
Water, the source of life. Every drop sustains us, nurtures our lands, and gives life to all living things. But what will happen when the water we depend on becomes the very thing that harms us? As the water became polluted, it became a silent destroyer of life, contaminating the rivers, lakes, oceans, and with it, our futures to come.
I used to play here when I was young. The water was clear back then. Now it smells. It looks dead. Is this the same location once I knew?
Every day, countless pollutants are dumped into our water bodies such as chemicals, factory waste, and plastics. It seems the act of throwing away trash or draining wastewater adds up to the pollution, turning clean water into toxic streams that endanger lives.
Water pollutants are categorized based on their origin, from point source pollution to specific identifiable locations. And the non-point source pollution, on the other hand, comes from scattered sources.
To address this growing crisis, the government established laws such as Republic 9275, the Philippine Clean Water Act of 2004.
This law aims to protect the country's water bodies from pollution caused by the land-based sources. It provides a comprehensive water quality management system, sets the standard, mandates the proper treatment of wastewater, and the DENR ensures that industries, communities, and local governments work together to safeguard our water resources. We, the Filipino people of the Philippines, must act. Small efforts like reducing plastic use, joining cleanup drives, waste segregation, and conserving water all contribute to a cleaner and safer environment. Every drop we save, every action we take adds up to a wave of change.
Water is life.
Water
Water is life.
Water is life.
Water is
Water is life. Water is life.
Water is life.
Water
Water
is
is
life.
And life depends on how we protect it.
The water is safe today. It will flow to the next generation of tomorrow.